Guys, I have been on Facebook Marketplace, and today I've really outdone myself because I got a Beetle with a Coyote motor out of a Mustang in it. And this thing should make somewhere around 400 horsepower, 500 horsepower or something. But I've owned this thing for years, and it's now finally time for me to pull this thing out of the weeds and get it running. But just a forewarning, a little spoiler alert, this thing is a epic, and I mean an epic pile of junk. So some guy built this in his garage, and a lot of people told me he didn't do a very good job, but I'm not so sure. Oh, dude, this thing's a rig.
Dude, this is tighter than the Can-Am.
Imagine trying to do burnouts on this thing. This would be absolutely terrifying. So long story short, this thing sat outside for a long time, and the way that the ECM sits is it sits underneath the engine bay, pointed straight up like this, so a bunch of water got on the connectors. So this is a brand new ECM that should be programmed to work for everything we need, but I actually have no idea if this thing even runs. I've never even seen it run, and I gave 12 grand for it. So welcome to Weston economics. Watch, we just hook the ECM in it up and it just fires up and roars to life. Guys, this is a really good reason why you shouldn't get on Facebook Marketplace and buy things randomly that you really don't need at 3 a.m. Dude, look at the little spoiler on the back though. That's how you know this thing's a serious. Oh, dude, I'm ready. Just let me know when you guys get it fixed. Oh yeah, this is the life. Imagine a 12-pack sitting here looking at a V8 Beetle.
That just sounds like heaven, dude.
I know. Get that out of here. So if I put this thing in park. Oh, dude, the fuel pump kicked on.
I hear some things.
It won't go. Oh, I wonder if I got a key on. Actually, if I remember right, the wire's cut to the starter. There should be a wire down there. Oh, that's it. Let me see that. Oh, dude. If this thing roars to life right now.
Should I go get some starting fluid?
Let's try it without it. If it roars to life right now, I'm going to be the happiest man known to earth. Okay, hold on. Key on. Key on. Make sure it's in park. Ready?
Yep.
Maybe grab some starting fluid.
Okay.
It's getting ready to go. I can feel it. I didn't feel it at all. Oh, dude, it's gonna go. Ready?
Yep. Oh.
Oh, dude, it sounds good. Hit it with a little more. We'll see. Dude, it just, I think it's out of gas.
I think so.
Is that how you actually put gas in it?
Yeah.
Oh, dude, that's nice. You know, surprisingly, for this old Beetle, this thing is nice.
Oh.
It's all leaking out.
Log it.
It's all leaking.
It's all leaking out. I guess coming out. No gas in it. Okay.
What the f? We gotta take the cap off and put it in the fuel cell in the back seat. Imagine we get it started and it sparks in here and just explodes the entire inside of it because it's full of gas fume. It's on fire! That's hooked up. Ready? Dude! Sounds good! Hold on. It's only running on starting fluid.
Yeah.
You got a fuel leak down here. Actually, now I think, but I'm pretty sure Kyle stole a sensor off this for his truck.
Well, there's a hole in the top of this right here.
Yep. I just remembered. Kyle's sensor for his fuel pressure wasn't working. He's like, I'm gonna borrow this. And he never brought it back. And I about bet it needs to see fuel pressure to run. Oh, shit. Oh, God, it is leaking. All right, I'm gonna see that starting fluid. We get a fuel pressure sensor for this thing, it's gonna run. Oh my gosh. Low dollar motorsports. Let's see if that works. Oh, yes. Perfect. Does it plug in? It plugs in too. Get in there, start it. It's gonna fire right up now. Bad motor. Don't be doing that. Don't you just hate it when your motor acts up and talks back?
Fuel pressure on the gauge in here.
No, it should work now. I just plugged it in. Does it work now? It should have gushed fuel out, not trickled. I bet you it has nowhere near enough fuel pressure. Oh. Oh, there's a hole in the fuel line.
Yeah.
Oh, turn it off. That's why it won't start. I think what we're gonna do now is grab the forklift, pull it inside, put it up on the lift, and see exactly what we have to fix with it. Dude, look how cute it is. When you think of premium vehicles, is this what you think of?
I think like a Porsche or like a...
This is basically a Ford GT. Thing is, if you look at this Beetle, it's got drag wheels on the back, it's got drag shocks, but I don't think it's ever been to the drag strip, so that's the goal. The goal is to get it started, get it running, see if it does burnouts for one, because that's a big one, and then take it to the drag strip and see how fast it is on the drag strip. I think we've got a massive fuel leak. We'll fix that, try to drain all the bad gas that's in it out of it, and see if we can make it run.
Where was it leaking gas from?
It's right over here. This goes up to the regulator, but this right here is also a regulated, one of them internally regulated fuel filters.
There's a lot of things going in all sorts of different angles, but I think it'll hold together.
You want to look at something? Look how the fuel cell that holds all the gasoline's held in.
Zip ties. That is awesome.
Zip ties, baby, zip ties. Here's the good news though. Look how well the axle is shortened. The thing is it's all like pretty same skill level. Look at this. Oh my God.
I don't even think I can do that bad.
All things considered, this thing is garbage. What we figured out is if we take this thing drag racing, we're gonna have to we're gonna pretend you're the tech guy and we're just gonna have to go, this is a nice car. And then we'll totally pass tech. Oh no!
What did you?
So guys, the angle of the dangle on the back axle was bad. Instead of redoing it, they cut some tabs off and just welded it to the previous tabs that were there. Look at this.
Oh.
So they just welded it to the previous bolt. I really want this thing to be cool because it is really cool. It's a Beetle with V8 in it. But this is a hunkin' pile of shit. This thing is junk. And I've built some junk in my day, and this might top all that junk. All right, let's see if we can make the junk run at least. All right, baby, come on, roll it on. That's the thing, like I really do like Coyotes. They just run so smooth. Oh, back tires, sir. Yeah! Hey, I'm pretty happy with that. For some junk we bought off Facebook Marketplace and let sit almost 2 years. That's pretty good. Oh, shit. There's nothing in the cooling system at all. Basically, guys, this is the only Beetle in existence that can have a coolant leak. If you're wondering why that is, well, Beetles come air-cooled. But instead of where the engine is supposed to be on this car, there's a radiator back here. So now we're gonna try putting coolant in this thing and see if it'll actually hold coolant for one, and for two, if it'll overheat or not. If this has temp, right? But this one over here doesn't. Oh wait, that one's got temp too. But that one's hotter. Which way does the coolant supposed to flow in this thing?
Upper to lower, right? I don't know.
If I had to take a guess, I'd say it doesn't work.
If I had to take a guess, I'd say it's getting hot.
Really?
Yeah.
We'll give that away. Steam? I feel good about some parts of this. We made it run, we made it make noises, it would drive, but it's currently overheating. So, we're gonna go take a nap, come back, and fix this tomorrow. Guys, here's the thing, right? After messing around with this thing for basically all night last night and half the morning, we have finally got the cooling system fixed, which I think, basically, we put a new water pump, a new thermostat on it, had to fix the wiring to the fans, and I think it just had a massive, massive air bubble in it. But we don't think it's gonna overheat, and look at this, look at this. Boom! We now have a V8 Beetle that runs. So you know what that means? That means we gotta take it for a rip and see what happens. To 60 in 5.5 seconds. A 1990 Chevy Corvette would do it in 5.6. So we are already faster than a Corvette. The thing runs, it drives. It's currently stuck in 4th gear, and I'm actually kind of scared to see what would happen if it got all the way through 1st, 2nd, and 3rd, because I feel like this thing is dangerous the way it is, and I feel like if it was actually working right, it would be way, way faster. I guess the only thing left to do is take it to the drag strip and see what it does in the quarter mile.
I ain't about wasting no time, and it's 247 on a full-time ground. Whoa, better make up your mind, put it all on the line, I'm staying on mine.
Oh yeah, this thing's good. Does it feel good? Yeah, it smells like gas. Oh yeah, don't worry about that. We've officially set off for the drag strip. Now first things first, I'm not sure if it's even gonna make it to the gas station, but there's one way to find out. If it makes it all the way to the gas station, that's success. If it makes it all the way to the drag strip, that's even better. And if it makes it to the drag strip, it runs a pass down the drag strip, dude, ultimate goal. Why does it feel so sketchy? It smells smoky. Something doesn't feel right. I think it just blew out the front tire.
You can't go down the road without something bad.
Oh, hold on, listen. That is 100% the only size tire I have that is that size. And I don't have any other wheels that'll bolt onto this thing. You can ask him. When we got out on the highway, this thing might as well been a Formula 1 car. It felt that fast. That's the problem. I went so fast, the front tire came apart.
You know what I'm actually kind of shocked about is that, like, you would think everything right in here would be the big, massive problem that would go wrong. Nope, just a flat tire.
We're good. Don't worry. We're good. Don't stop. We don't have a tag. Guys, did you think I was gonna end the video by just, oh no, we're broken down alongside the road? We might not have a front tire on the back of this thing, but we've got 2 back tires on the back of this thing that are burnout tires and wheels. We might not be able to make it to the drag strip today, but we are gonna see how good she does a burnout. And I don't think it's gonna do a burnout. I don't know what's actually gonna happen, but there's really only one way to find out. Hey, how's that burnout going, Weston? The battery just caught fire. Don't worry, it put itself out. I don't think it wants to do a burnout either.
You want to throw some water down?
Yeah, throw some water down for me.
This is pretty pathetic. We got to put it in water for it to do burnout, but. I got better out of here. Reverse. It's on fire!
It's on fire. Well, here's the good news. I bought something on Facebook Marketplace that doesn't drag race or do burnout. But here's the good news. It caught fire.
Where's the good news?
Oh, that's not the good news, is it?
How many vehicles do you own that have caught fire?
I think like 1 or 2 maybe.
This one puts itself out though, so it don't get put in that category.
Yeah, see, it put itself out. It's not like it was catching fire right next to the fuel cell that's leaking. I don't know where to start, but somehow we've got to make this Beetle rip. And I don't know how to do that just yet, but we're going to figure it out. Don't you worry. In case you guys are wondering, you don't always need to buy everything that you see at 2 a.m. on Facebook Marketplace. But when you do, it's a fun adventure. If you guys like the videos, make sure you hit that subscribe button. We're trying to reach 5 million subs in 2025. We'll see you guys next week.